Well, hey you guys. Um, it's been a very, very long time since I have made any type of content for YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Um, been going through a lot of stuff and it turned really, really bad there for a while. And then I'd be better, and then it would turn really bad again. So here I am again after it got really, really horribly bad. And I need to tell people about this. I need to bring some attention to things that I don't think people fully understand. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay, so this is definitely going to be a multi-part video. There's way too much stuff for me to try to get through in one video and not make it a 30-minute to an hour-long video, which is not what I want to do. Where is that tack at? It's going to drive me nuts. Oh, it's not a tack. Paint, sorry. So my last denture video that I did was kind of just, it was just a video. And I'm not saying that I'm back 100%. At this point, I'm not making any promises to anyone but myself. I can make promises to myself that I'm going to do better with this, that I'm going to do better with that. And at the moment, that's all that I can do. And, yeah. So, I still have my denture. I'm actually set to get a new one soon after I figure out what is going on with me this time. It's been 5 years since I've had this denture, so I'm definitely due for a new one. I do still use the cushion grip. I have so much cushion grip on there right now, it's crazy. And it still pops loose if I'm not careful. But I will still answer questions and talk about my denture because it's a constant journey. It's never going to change. You're always going to have to deal with your denture with anything, with traveling, with flying, with, trying new foods, or just, in general. So I will still talk about that. But where I'm going to start with this is around the same time that I put up my last video, I fell into a really, really bad depression, to the point where I had to get on medication for it because I couldn't sustain myself. I was pulling my family down with me, and it's just not a good place to be. So it took me months and months and months to get some counseling and get on the right medication and start living my life like I should be living it. Like a human should be living their life. You should be happy and healthy and, enjoying being around friends and family and things like that. And I definitely was not in anywhere close to being happy with my life, let alone anyone around me. So I got on some medication and started doing really well with that. And up until about 2.5 weeks ago, I was taking my pills like I'm supposed to and feeling good, you know, when I knew when I needed to get my dosage upped because it wasn't having the same effect that it should have been having. So I dealt with that a lot, but I had finally gotten on a, ignore the scratching in the background, stupid cats. Anyway, but I finally got to where I was doing good. Most of you already know that I'm diabetic. I've been diabetic for 17, 18 years. I didn't take care of my diabetes like I was supposed to. I didn't check my blood sugars like I was supposed to. Sorry, someone came in the room. But I definitely didn't take care of my diabetes like I should. I kind of ate whatever I wanted to, you know, in the back of my mind I knew, okay, you know, maybe don't eat all of it because it's not healthy for a diabetic. But needless to say, I ate and drank pretty much what I wanted. That literally turned around to bite me in the ass. I ended up sick as a dog because I was taking a shot that you only have to take once a week. So, like, that's easy, right? Once a week shot, no big deal. Well, I got off of this shot on my own. For 2 weeks, I didn't take it. And then I took a full dose of what I'd already been taking. And it sent my body into diabetic ketoacidosis. I was sick. Oh, man, was I sick. Sick as a dog. Couldn't keep anything down. Back and forth to emergency rooms. Finally ended up calling 911. And even the EMS lady was like, well, there's a virus and there's a bug going around, so they're probably not going to do anything. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like, a sip of water, I can't even keep a sip of water down, you know. So I ride in the ambulance to the emergency room. My husband's following in our car behind the ambulance, and I go flying over the mountain to the nearest emergency room, which is 35 minutes away. And I'm hooked up to monitors and IV bags and you name it, I'm hooked up to it. At that point, they didn't know what was wrong with me, but my blood sugars were so high. Mind you, I hadn't eaten in 2 or 3 days, so there's no reason why my blood sugar should have been super, super high, right? Well, when they took my blood sugars, it was in the 600s. Usually with diabetic ketoacidosis, if your blood sugars get extremely high, you go into a coma. I technically should have been in a coma, but by the grace of God, I wasn't. I'm sorry if the video is shaky because of what's going on right now. I get so cold really, really fast. I am sitting on my bed under the covers, but, you know, that doesn't always help. But anyway, I think it was 3 days in the hospital with an awesome, awesome doctor that got me squared away on my blood sugars and got me on insulin. And I'm telling you, this little thing that I have on my arm, it's a Dexcom G6. Mine's right here on my arm. But they can be put lots of different places, you know, for adults and children and things like that. Without this little device, I have no doubt I'd probably be dead right now because every 5 minutes it reads my blood sugar and I can adjust my insulin or adjust, you know, carb intake or protein intake, things like that. So this little thing is a godsend. It absolutely saved my life. Without this little thing, I wouldn't be here. I know that I wouldn't be here. But I told myself I wasn't going to get emotional because I don't want to make this an emotional video. I want to make this I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I still love you guys so much. I know I've lost a lot of followers and subscribers, and I completely understand, I wouldn't want to be subscribed to somebody who's not putting out content anyway. So, but yeah, that's part one. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to overwhelm everybody with a, 15-20 minute long video. But here's just a short part one snippet, and I will finish telling my story, and I'm advocating for some stuff now that I never would have thought that I would have advocated for. But somebody has to do it, right? So, but that's going to be it for this video. You guys, remember to be unstoppable in everything that you do. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back. Only you can define your future. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.